A person's future is precious. True wealth is not money, but the happiness and freedom to choose one's path. Long ago, in a village surrounded by golden grasslands and ancient baobab trees, there lived a widowed farmer named Amosu and his only daughter, Amina. The villagers often said Amina had a heart as gentle as rain and a mind as sharp as a needle. She greeted elders with respect, helped young children learn songs, and listened carefully to the stories of the old women. But life in the village had become difficult. The rains had failed for 2 seasons, crops dried before harvest, goats grew thin, and hunger visited many homes. Amosu tried everything, fishing, trading, and working on other farms, but still he owed debts. One market day, a wealthy trader named Bwana Juma arrived with fine clothes, shiny beads, and many cattle. He was known for lending money to struggling families. When he saw Amina carrying water with grace and confidence, he spoke to Amosu privately. "Your daughter is strong and well-raised. Let her marry into my household. I will give you cattle, money, and clear your debts." Amosu's heart beat fast. The offer could save him from shame and poverty. That night, he told Amina. Amina's eyes filled with tears. "Father, I respect you, but my heart is not ready for marriage. I want to learn, to weave, to teach children stories like Mother did." Amosu avoided her gaze. "My daughter, sometimes life chooses for us." Amina felt her voice had no place. She remembered her mother's words. "A bird forced into a cage still dreams of the sky." That night, when the moon was high and the village slept, Amina made a brave choice. She packed a small bundle, some bread, a calabash of water, and her mother's necklace made of blue beads for courage. Quietly, she followed the river path away from the only home she had ever known. Her journey was not easy. Some days the sun was hot and her feet were sore. Some nights she heard hyenas laughing in the distance. But Amina also met kindness. An old woman gathering firewood shared roasted maize with her. A fisherman showed her where to find safe water. A group of traveling women basket weavers invited her to sit by their fire. They noticed how carefully Amina watched their hands. "Do you want to learn?" they asked. Amina nodded eagerly. They taught her how to choose strong reeds, how to dye them with roots and leaves, and how to weave patterns that told stories, patterns of rivers, birds, and stars. Amina practiced every day. Her fingers grew quick and skillful. Soon she could weave baskets so beautiful that traders paid extra for them. Years passed. Amina became known in many markets. People called her the Weaver of Stories because each basket carried a meaning. But she did not keep her knowledge to herself. She taught young girls who had no one to guide them. She told them, "Your hands can build your future." Her small weaving place grew into a learning circle where girls shared songs, wisdom, and laughter. Back in the village, Amosu often thought of his daughter. The money he received from the trader did not bring him peace. His home felt empty. One day, he traveled to a distant market to sell grain. There, he saw a crowd around a display of beautiful baskets. The seller's voice sounded familiar. It was Amina. She stood tall, confident, and respected. Cato's eyes filled with tears. When she saw him, she paused. For a moment, silence stood between them like a wall. Amosu finally spoke. "My child, I let fear guide me instead of love. I thought wealth could protect us. I forgot that your happiness mattered." Amina looked at him gently. "Father, a tree grows best where its roots are free. I forgive you." They embraced, and the weight in Cato's heart lifted. Amosu returned to his village and began advising parents. Listen to your children. They are not goods for trade. They are tomorrow's light. Amina continued her work. She became not only a master weaver, but also a teacher of wisdom and stories. Many girls grew strong because of her guidance, and in time her story spread from village to village. A child's future is more valuable than money. True wealth is freedom, wisdom, and love. When we listen to one another, families grow stronger.